Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're talking about 5 things that women do when they like a guy. This was actually a really hard list to make because there's so much out there that women will do that is the opposite of what you would expect them to do if they were into you. Next week I'm considering doing a video about things that guys do when they're into a girl. And already off the top of my head, like I can think of 10 things that are pretty consistent, and I'll be interested to know if you guys agree on those. But I want to take a second to talk about the things that are pretty confusing that women will do that, again, like you would think that if somebody was doing this to you, you wouldn't think that they actually like you. So some of those things are that she doesn't text back very quickly, right? She's not very timely. She won't ever really clearly hit on you. That would be unheard of. She won't approach you, like even if you're in the same friends group and you're hanging out together, like she won't be the one to walk to you. Like this is why there's so many missed opportunities. And then the thing that like women like to really talk about a lot is body language. They like to tell men that men just need to get better at reading body language. And this is a difficult task. Like even as a woman to read body language, I think can be really difficult. And a big part of this is that somebody's body language that they're demonstrating can sometimes just mean that they like you as a friend, as a person. It does not necessarily mean that they like you as a romantic interest. So although I think there are some signs of body language that you guys could probably pick up on and maybe learn and get better at, like I just want to go through 5 things that are really pretty simplistic and will stand out to you pretty easily without taking a 5-day course. All right, so let's get started. Number 1, she will get jealous. But don't forget, this is not the same as like a girlfriend getting jealous. This is not the same level unless she's cray-cray. But so she will keep her cool. But if she sees that you're paying a lot of attention to another girl, whether it's in person or online, she won't like it. And what she will do, because you're not at relationship level, like she just has an interest in you, is that she will go cold. And this is because she is upset, but you won't really know why she's upset because she doesn't feel like she has the right to tell you why she's upset, even though she likes you. Because again, you're not in a relationship. You guys have not determined that you guys both like each other, but she just is upset at the situation. It's not that you're doing anything wrong. It's just that she doesn't like what is happening in front of her. So she is going to be impacted emotionally by that. And you may see that as, oh, she's becoming cold. She's a little bit more distant. She's not as talkative as she normally is. As a man, I think you should kind of look back, maybe see what she was observing potentially within a day of that or within minutes of that, like whenever the change had occurred, go back and kind of assess what may be causing that. And if it's pretty clear, that you've been paying attention to another girl, then hey, that means that girl likes you. Number 2, don't come at me for this one, guys, because I know this is one that's going to be hard up front to tell, but I'll explain it. Is that she will take extra care on her hair and her makeup. This is going to be one of the most difficult ones to tell as a man because every woman is different as far as their favorite hairstyle and makeup. But the way that you can tell this is if you catch her in a moment in which she did not expect to see you. And when you see her, she's never looked the way that she currently looks. Like whether it's that she has less makeup on or she's actually got her hair up and you've literally never seen her hair up. She always wears it down. That is a big indicator that she makes sure that she's looking a certain way when she knows that she's going to see you. She's trying to look her best when she knows she's going to run into you. Huge indicator that she likes you. Number 3 is that she will wear more form-fitting clothes around you. Bottom line is that a girl that's interested in you, she wants you to notice her. And this doesn't mean that she's going to dress in an ultra-revealing way. But she's more likely to wear that form-fitting t-shirt and skinny jeans, rather than that huge hoodie and sweatpants. Although I know some of you guys love that look too. It's just that she initially, as she's interested in you, she's not going to present herself in that way because, like any human, you know, she's just trying to put her best image forward and she wants you to see her in a certain light. Number 4, okay, this is a big one. She will never decline an invite when she knows that you're going. Women are terrible at approaching, right? But they are absolute detectives in finding out where you're going to be or what you've been invited to along with her, and she will absolutely put herself in that location. That is what women are good at. They are good at putting themselves where they need to be in order for you to then take the lead in approaching and talking to her. Even when it's not a clear invite, like when she finds out what your favorite bar or restaurant is, all of a sudden she'll end up like going there more frequently, especially on weekends. And this is because there's a chance of her running into you just spontaneously. And then lastly, guys, number 5, I had to include one about social media, right? So she will respond to social media comments that you make on one of her posts because she's been waiting for you to comment. She's literally going back on her post to see who's liked or commented on it, looking for you if you're the one that she is most interested in. And the reason I highlight this is because women have a harder time kind of like withholding themselves from the excitement of like you spontaneously commenting, you know, when she's just made a post that's been nothing to do with you. And she really likes that. For some reason, women consider that a different level of attention compared to like if you were just texting her directly. I don't know. I think that the texting directly, obviously you're thinking about her then too, but there's just something about social media being like a little bit more spontaneous, I think, for women that it stands out to her. So she's going to be responsive pretty quickly to comments on her posts that are from you and pretty consistently as well. So if you have a girl that is like pretty responsive to a comment under her social media post, that is a sign that she is into you. Guys, I hope that this is helpful. Maybe I have finally spilled some secrets about women that you guys can actually utilize. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, especially if you've ever experienced any of these things, especially if you've gone on to confirm that that girl has liked you. Please let me know. Next week, we will do the man side of things. So if you want to leave a comment about that as well, what do you do consistently when you like a girl? Please leave it in the comments, and I will see you guys next week.